Hello, it is time, maybe, to finish Fahrenheit. We'll see. This kind of feels like we're getting close to the end. Maybe it'll have an incredibly annoying end boss like Omicron did, in which case this might be a couple of parts. Or maybe if we're not as close to the end as I thought, it might be a couple of parts. But yeah, let's see. Let's see where we go. In this, I thought we were going to the sewers. It looks like we're in the tube, in the underground. So that's better than it being a sewer. Nobody seems very talkative at this point. We're shocked at what has transpired here. Lucas came back from the dead. There's some guy made of light doing some weird shit. And everything turned into the Matrix. We've kidnapped this girl. Mayans are involved. There's a secret cult. There might be aliens. You know, David Cage game, innit? That's how it goes. It's a shame that I won't really be able to play any more David Cage games after this, because of course Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, PlayStation only, I think. So, alright, we can say something. Let's say man.
Do you know who that man is?
I have no idea. He just told me we had to follow him.
Oh, great. How?
How did you find me?
That man came and got me. He told me you needed help. So, what do we do now?
Looks like we don't have much choice. Let's follow him.
He's probably a Mayan or something. It's fine. There you go, have an orphan.
Lucas, you're safe and sound.
Hooray!
Marcus, how did you end up here?
Mox is alive.
They came looking for me.
More importantly,
They
that cheered me up.
everything.
My state of mind is better.
You weren't, Lizzie. I hope that you can forgive me for doubting you. I couldn't possibly have known that you were really...
What are you talking about?
Our host will explain everything.
Alright.
Welcome to the camp of the Invisibles, Lucas.
Oh god, it sounds
Come
like
and
some
take a
bad
seat by the
superheroes.
fire.
Are we a vigilante group now? What if I want to not do that though? What if I want to go in here and talk to this man? What if I want to go inside this train? And get that? Yes! That's actually probably going to be useful. Good! Seems to be it, but good, glad I did that. Alright, I'll sit by your fire now. Invisibles.
You call yourself the Invisibles?
Many of us are homeless. Though we're scattered
Ah, it's
throughout
that
every
guy
city, no one ever notices
from the
us.
start who I
This
screwed up the
allows us
conversation
to
with.
see without being seen, and pursue our mission without attracting attention.
Kirsten?
You're the ones who sent me that email on Kirsten, aren't you?
And normally we never intervene directly, but it seemed necessary to help you see that Lucas wasn't really guilty of murder. We thought that you might ultimately help him in his mission.
Indigo Child.
What do you know about the Indigo Child?
She's a perfectly pure child whose soul has never been incarnated. Her coming has been awaited since the dawn of time.
Cold.
And this cold, what role does it play in all of this?
The cold is the final countdown of the prophecy. If the Indigo Child hasn't delivered her message before everything is frozen by the cold, then the human race is doomed. Up there, it's the apocalypse. The entire planet is paralyzed by the cold. In just a few days, no one will be able to resist the cold, and it'll be all over.
So what's the prophecy?
What is the message of the prophecy?
It announces the birth of the Indigo child. The child will have the answer to all questions. And the one who hears her message will have access to infinite power. But if the child has not been heard before the final countdown, humanity will cease to exist.
Okay, now what?
So, what do we do now?
We must bring the Indigo child to a source of the chroma. That's where she'll deliver her message and complete the prophecy.
Where do we find this chroma source?
There are only 3 known to exist on the planet. The closest can be found on an old military base called Wishita.
Da da da.
Wishita? That's where I was born. My parents were scientists. They were working for the government.
And that explains many things. In the 50s, an artifact was discovered that was not of human origin. It
There we
turned out to be
go.
A chroma source.
Aliens.
Bring
Aliens.
the Indigo child there as quickly as possible.
It was
Before she
aliens.
wastes away and dies without having delivered her message.
When do we leave?
In 2 hours. The time it'll take to finish preparations on your vehicle and to find you enough gasoline. It seems likely that the Orange and Purple clans will be waiting for you at Wishita.
They will stop at nothing to
Who are the
prevent
Purple
you from
clans?
uniting the child with the artifact.
We will take care of the child and give her a bit of chroma to help her hang on. There are some mattresses in the wagon back there. I suggest you get some rest before you have to leave. You have a long journey ahead of you.
I
Tomorrow,
thought the Orange
may
clan were
well be
the
the last day of the human
the
race.
cultists. Who are the purple? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter.
I'm dead tired, Carla. I'm gonna take Bogart's advice and get some sleep.
I don't think I can sleep right now. I'm gonna wander around a bit and join you later.
Hello. Figure there isn't going to be anything else in here, but you know. Worth a try. So, yeah. Interact with the fire. It's probably a good idea. Yep, can't talk to Marcus. Aha. What else do we have? Yep, well that's if we want to lay down. Oh, I'm trapped. Oh, there we go. Is there anywhere else to really go? Wait, okay. Be having that. Eventually. Hey. Alright. We go down here? Alright, so that was probably just to give you another chance to get the other life, get that card. Boost your state of being a little bit with sitting by the fire. Alright. Yep, no, Carla, just, yeah, fine. That'll do.
still not asleep?
No, I can't seem to relax.
It's been like 2 minutes.
It's hard to believe that it's all going to end tomorrow, isn't it? The fields, the forests, cities, everything will disappear under the ice. What's going to happen to us? It'll be like we never existed, like nothing important ever happened. Are you afraid to die?
Not anymore.
If we're both going to die tomorrow, I want you to know something. I'm sorry that we didn't meet under better circumstances. Maybe if things had turned out differently.
No, I don't think so. No. That seems very unlikely. I don't think there's any chemistry, really. Carla, you should know that he's dead.
You're frozen. Your lips are like ice. I love you, Lucas.
What do you fuck? That's... What? This is not very convincing. Well, it's making Lucas feel better, so I suppose that's all for the best. I'm not buying this relationship for a second, other than the fact that they're both in very stressful circumstances, you know, that can sometimes lead to this kind of thing. All the homeless people are outside listening in. What's going on in there? Don't know. That was all very... Oh no, is this another... Oh, Jesus. Take it all back. This isn't going to be the last episode, because there's going to be 500 hours of me failing stealth sections. Oh, maybe I'm not going outside. That's good. Got all these muffled... Is that my parents? Looks there's an alien. Should we tell him? No.
He knew the hangar was going to burn, John. I'm sure of it. But he wasn't the one who started the fire.
Look, Mary,
It was
that's
already
just
burning
not
since the
possible,
world
and
was
you know
turning.
it. Nobody can see things before they happen.
That artifact emitted a kind of radiation that we still don't understand. Maybe it changed something in Lucas.
That's nonsense. We analyzed everybody who ever came near that thing, and they all checked out fine. Don't you see? If it was the artifact, then we'd all be radiated, and we'd all
There's a
have
difference,
powers.
John. I was pregnant with Lucas when I went for the first time.
Hmm.
Lucas was radiated by the artifact when he was still in the womb.
This is just ridiculous, Mary. I've heard enough. I'm going to take a walk while you calm down.
Lucas? What are you doing there? Lucas? Lucas?
It's like he knew that there was going to be a conversation about him, so he went to the door to listen. Yeah, maybe not. There we go. Back to his childhood home. Where did they get one of those from? Probably best not to think about it.
There's the hangar. The base seems abandoned. Looks like we got here before the Oracle and the Purple Clan.
They're not far away. I sense their presence.
Jade's lost consciousness. She's at the end of her rope. We don't have much time. Are you sure that you don't want me to come with you?
I don't know what's going to happen, Carla. I don't want to risk your life for no reason.
Be careful. I need you.
If I'm not back in 15 minutes, go back where we came from. Bogart will protect you.
I assume that is the leader of the Invisibles. Alright, here we go. All those years playing ZX Spectrum games have served me well in this one. God, even using my thumbs, this is quite tiring. Hey. Finally out of the cold. Righto then. In here again. I never did see what Lucas saw in here. I guess it was the artifact. Whatever that is. Right, here we go. That's probably not good, is it?
2,000 years. For 2,000 years I've been awaiting this moment. The moment when the mystery is revealed to me, the answer to all questions. And it's you who brought me the Indigo Child. What an ironic destiny.
The Orange Clan will make slaves of all humanity if they have the secret.
What difference does that make? We already control the world, Lucas. The child will give us
Illuminati.
ultimate power. We will be the equal of the gods.
I'll never give you the child.
Your tiny role is finished. You can now disappear from the game. We thank you for all that you have done for us.
There we go. This is gonna happen again, is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. What exactly is happening? Yeah. I'm just gotta build up my Super Saiyan power, do I suppose? Yeah. Okay, great, yeah. Come on, I'm in the blue. Oh. Okay, now what? Not too bad for you. He seems pleased. Anyone else gonna try something? Oh, you. I see.
You are even more obstinate than we had thought, human. But the game is over. You and your race have lost. Your inferior species will disappear, like the dinosaurs before you. We, the artificial intelligences, will be the new dominant race on this planet.
Oh, they're AI, are they?
The
Okay.
secret of the child. We will know all. We will be more powerful than gods.
Everyone wants to be more powerful than gods for some reason. Well, okay. Oof. Get a proper workout here. This is very confusing. Really not sure what's happening. Other than my thumbs kind of hurt now. Alright. Let's pick her up, I guess. And... go down here? Maybe? Yep. What's going on here? Wait, I had a prompt. There we go. I suppose she needs to be there near the near the chroma, doesn't she? The artifacts and everything. Yeah. Oh my god. It's blown his mind, whatever that was. Oh, well, congratulations to us, I guess.
The cold went away, just like it had come, in silence.
Hooray!
As if the Indigo child had turned the hourglass by delivering her message.
That actually was a lot easier than I was
Everything
expecting.
just as it was before. I guess that means the lesser evil. The Oracle and the Orange Clan went back to their places of power in the secret government of the world, and the Purple Clan went back to haunting us on the net. I should be happy, I guess. I've been living with Carla for 3 months. She's the best thing that's happened to me in a long time. Yesterday, she told me that she's pregnant. Must have been that night in Bogart's underground base. That means that our child was radiated by the chrome at Wishida, just like I was in my
Well, congratulations on your psychic kid.
I don't know what's going to happen now.
Will they turn out
I'm the
evil?
only keeper of the
Who
greatest
knows?
secret in the universe. What should I do with all that power? Forget it? Put it in the service of humanity? I've never dreamt about being a god. I just want to live my life like anybody else with my wife and my child.
I don't know, Lucas.
I'm
Just
afraid that
like,
destiny
take some
might have another
responsibility.
path in mind for me.
What are you thinking about, Lucas?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
That's not true, and you should communicate better with your spouse. Like, she needs to share in these worries too, otherwise that marriage is in trouble. The end? Question mark? I don't know, was that the good ending? I mean, it seemed mostly good, but a little bit existentially troubling. David Cage, director of Fahrenheit, Indigo Child. Alright, well that was an experience. It had some good stuff, you know, placed in context of the time. Some of the like split screen cinematic stuff was alright, you know, when you're trying to cover up a murder while in the other corner the police are coming after you or something like that. That was alright. Far too quick time event heavy, and the quick time events were all over the supposedly interesting action you were supposed to be watching, which was a bit rubbish. And obviously the plot was complete bobbins. But it started off okay, you know, while it's sort of investigative police procedural stuff. That was pretty good. I kind of like Omicron, actually. Like, the start of that game had the first sort of third or so was just you're investigating what's going on in this world, and that was pretty reasonable. Yeah, then it just goes way off the rails, doesn't it? I'm still not even clear what the distinction between the Orange and the Purple clan is. The Orange clan are the Illuminati group. Who are the Purple clan? He said something about they'll go back to like haunting us on the net or something. Did I just completely miss that? or yeah, I don't know. That is a mystery to me. Special thanks to my son Quentin for all the hours, evenings, weekends and holidays we have not spent together. I promise I'll never let that happen again. That's crunch, mate, innit? The power of crunch. Denying the workforce and spending time with their family, which is what they should be doing, instead of making dross like this. Bit harsh, maybe. I guess this is the guys who worked on the remastered version. Yeah, I honestly had picked up some hints, not least from Tim, that the last boss was going to be a bit of a bastard, but maybe they toned that down for the re-release or something like that. I mean, it was still quite hard work. It was getting to be hard work on my thumbs. I wasn't thrilled about having to do any more of that, but yeah, luckily we didn't have to, so that was good. I'm not sure. There's some music playing now, but it's I turned it all down really low to avoid any copyright infringement stuff when I'm uploading these, so you can't hear it. You just got me instead. I guess we'll carry on, see if there's a post-credits scene. I don't anticipate that there would be necessarily, but there may be. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see how long these credits go on for. I may cut out a little bit. If there is an end credit scene, or post-credit scene rather, we'll be skipping to it. If not, thank you very much, anyone who stuck with watching this, subjecting yourself to it as I have subjected myself to it. As I mentioned earlier, it's a real shame that I know what happens in Heavy Rain, so I probably wouldn't have played that one. Beyond Two Souls I would have loved to have played. That looks as insane as this, but that's PlayStation only. And I think Detroit 2 Human is only going to be PlayStation as well. I mean, maybe that'll come to the PC eventually. If not, I think this is probably the end of my David Cage-a-thon, because we have reached the limits of what has been released on PC. And there we go. Again, thank you for watching, and always remember, it's aliens. It's aliens. It's always aliens.